Eivor, are you prepared to go to Ireland? It was... Ireland, a patchwork of petty kings jostling for hills and pastures and green glens. My adopted isle.
Azar, how is it that Barid, as nose as ice, is king of Dublin?
Dublin is a Viking city, Eivor. But in fact, merchants and beggars come from all parts to parade in its muddy streets.
Oh, to think of Barid as king of a city.
It perhaps sounds grander than it is. Ireland has many kings. They litter the countryside, and Barid's throne is not secure. Flann Sinna calls the tune.
Who is he?
Soon to be crowned High King of all Ireland. Flann distrusts Vikings, though he needs them.
Barid will find a way. As a boy, he wasn't much of a fighter, but somehow always came out all right.
I'm sure what you say is true. Certainly, he is loved by his people. Your crew can find...
And sicker than the
There is much to tell you.
Thank you.
Eivor, and...
A kingship.
Castle?
Just look at her docks. Wee babe of a city, but the biggest port in all Ireland.
You cannot appreciate Irish air without enduring the stench of our docks.
It is upon the strength of this port I plan to secure my kingship.
Azar told me that your throne may not be entirely steady.
King Flann needs some persuading is all. Dublin's vast trade web will bring wealth to all Ireland. If Flann can be made to see that, my kingship and that of my children's children will be safe.
I cannot guarantee your throne, but a vast trading web is within my power.
No one else I'd trust my commerce to, old man.
You let them call you that?
I call him worse things.
Eivor, come over here!
Stig heima. Dat sig gaman att leka nefata för. Att renege för sent.
Barid, my king! I still owe you a horn of ale.
This is where I leave you.
Don't miss the banquet.
I'll be there shortly.
Barid, my nicey king.
Aoife, this is my cousin, Eivor. Show her the bow I had you make for her.
This is for me. The craftsmanship is beautiful.
Me best work. Give her a try. Hit the targets before the sand runs out. Think you can get them all?
I just want... Watch my air.
Go!
The bow needs tuning.
You had a...
Well done, cousin. Wait, is that a house of God?
Aye, Christ's own church. Ireland is mostly Christian now, and so is Dublin. Many Norse chew the wafer.
You make a place for them.
Them? I myself have a place in Christ's house, as I do in the house of Thor. So long as a god has my back, he has my altar. I've built this city up from rubble. 20 years ago, us Vikings were beaten. The Irish took revenge and sacked Dublin.
The Tsar told me that it is a Viking city.
Norse founded it, and I nursed it back to health. When I became king, I was king of a mud pit.
Hér ber veiði í hendur sá sem veit að brjóta skjöld. Eigum að hafa augu fyrir oss, svo mikið.
There, up ahead, my home. My only regret is that my mother and my wife aren't here to greet you. They've gone on pilgrimage to the mountains just now. The waters there improve Mother's health. I am left to discipline my wayward son.
And to host a banquet.
Which should be already underway.
Up, Barid, Fodia.
Here we are. Please, go enjoy yourself. I must have a word with my son. Come meet him before the night's out.
Hey, you're Boris' cousin. It's a grand do, isn't it?
Tsar,
Why is that?
I like the... Hi.
It's great
I'm curious.
Oh, more.
Can I ask?
Well,
I... Enjoy the feast, friend.
You as well.
What do you expect from me? That I follow your example? The example of a pack.
Enough with your willfulness. It is past time to put away childish things.
What do you expect from me?
Siegfried!
So Flann will take you on as...
Think with your head and not...
That makes you the ass.
Enough! Eivor, my son, Siegfried.
I was looking for...
So,
No.
come on then.
Fine.
You won't... I guess I
am not here. You're an...
Da.
Evis...
He want
Barid.
Eivor.
Go. My eyes. Barid. Why so...
When I'm upset,
I didn't even...
some years...
You said
that we...
the plague year. I don't know. This, do you see?
Over here, Eivor! Funny how just the slightest noise sets a fellow on edge.
By Thor's hammer, Barid. I could sleep a week.
Not as spry as the old days, eh? When we'd search the night in hopes of catching a will-o'-the-wisp.
Did we catch one? I have a memory of catching one.
Boris Makivor, give yourself up! Back! Grab him! Bind his hands!
Who are these men?
Damn you, bastard! For Odin! My bag! Let's go!
Who were they?
My ascension to the throne has not been without contest. The previous king's son, Thorstein, is resentful.
You told me nothing of this.
You are my guest. I am not going to burden you with petty concerns.
Petty concerns. I now know why you've been anxious all evening.
Tis... Never been so bold before.
He sees you as a usurper to his throne.
Perhaps, but he doesn't seem to want to take it. He contents himself by stealing and smuggling with his band of ruffians. It's petty Viking raiding, but it puts me in a bad light with Flann. That's certain. Keep a sharp watch. Brigands rove the streets tonight.
You can be sure of me, my king.
I see.
No,
For
ape,
as a
ape,
you have it.
sat.
Barid said Sigfrid would be at the marketplace. I need to learn more about